Hello everybody, this is Carlos Perez, and I'd like to welcome you to a little episode from Garage Buds. Transmitting over here from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Basically, I'm the owner of this 2013 Taurus SHO, and it's a pretty decent car. I've had it now for roughly 6 years. It's been very reliable, and I enjoy it a lot. I like to do a little bit of work on it every now and then, just like any other Garage Bud kid in the channel. You know how it goes. And I really enjoy, it's got pretty decent horsepower and torque. It's nothing like the modern vehicles, but you get the idea. It's been so far a very decent car. It's a little bit big and heavy, but hey, it's quite good with a very nice 3.5 V6 engine. Puts out about 365 horsepower and about 350 foot-pounds of torque. So it's pretty decent. It gets up and go, but nothing flashy and fancy like the supercars you see nowadays. So for a family car, it does fantastic. That's what I use for daily, and this last year and a half, without going necessarily on a daily to the office and working from home, the car sees very little mileage. I just like to take it for long trips and enjoy it while I can. So today I was going to work on the car and fix a little bit of a problem that I got on it that I encountered yesterday. I lost complete cooling in the AC unit, and a red light came on the IP with the charging system. So something told me something was going on there, either with the alternator or compressor or both, and I concluded it had to be probably the belt. And we took a look at it, and it's pretty interesting. The mileage I've got on the car already, it's about 96,000 miles on it, and the belt hasn't been changed. So unfortunately yesterday told me it had to, and the clip you're gonna see now coming up will show you how we go about changing it on the car. So stay tuned. Thank you. Well, we're here to see what's going on with the car. Yesterday the vehicle kind of like AC suddenly stopped, and it stopped blowing cold air, and I got a warning light on the IP about charging system being low. So the battery icon came up, so I thought something's going on here. It just, what could cause both the AC to suddenly stop working and the battery kind of like sense that it's not charging the system? So after hearing a couple things going on the front end, like if I ran over something, whatnot, decided to check, and come to realize it's the accessory belt that drives all the accessories on the car, mainly the compressor as well as the alternator. So we're gonna take a look to see what it takes to change and get it all done as part of Garage Buds. As you can see, that's what people do. People work on their own cars and get things done. Check it out. Garage Buds. Let's check it out. Going to take a look in this section. As you see down here, I can see some sort of shredding going on exactly right there. I'm going to show you some from the bottom. I got a little bit better view, but yeah, the belt is shot and shredded. Well, had to take the engine pan out, the aero shield, and take a look underneath right here, and surely enough we can see the belt hanging underneath. I guess it was time to change that belt, and funny enough, I was supposed to get the vehicle service, oil change, whatnot in the next couple weeks, and this is one of the things I would have checked, but now we gotta get ahead of it and fix it. Sounds like a lot of fun. There's a little bit another shot, a little bit closer. You can see got out from that end already out, and then from this end I'm gonna have to fish it and put it in, and the belt tensioner is right there in the middle, which we're gonna use that when we install the new one to crank on it and ease the installation, and then release it so that you can put the proper tension on the belt. Well, as you can see, here's pretty much what's left of that belt. It's only half the thickness of what it should be, so it got shredded pretty good. I'll show you the new belt in a moment, but yeah, it was a little bit old, a little bit past due its time. Well, here it is. Here's the new belt. You can see the thickness of this. Genuine motorcraft part for Ford. Here's the belt, and when you compare the thickness of these two, I mean, come on. The other half must have been shredded and gotten out of the car as I drove it home yesterday. But yeah, it's not good. So I'm gonna spend a little time trying to put this new belt in and hopefully get the car going. I did not want to wait another 2 weeks and not have AC or not being able to charge the battery. So if I didn't do this, I would have to park this car for another 2 weeks, and I don't want to do that. All right. So one of the things I had to figure out is that the belt tensioner has to be pulled from this direction, as you can see down there. So in order for this to work, I gotta insert a wrench, and then with the wrench I can actually turn it and turn the tensioner in the right direction so that I can have space for the pulley to work. And this is what I do to remove the tension and create the space so that the pulley can be routed around. So I just did that. Had an extra set of hands to be able to come and do that and remove it. So we can take this out now and remove it from here, as it's no longer required. The belt is already in place down there. Going around the pulley. I'll show you from the bottom in a second. Here's a view from the bottom. You can see already that the belt is installed and the tensioner is already in place. I'm pretty much sitting in the right location. So all we gotta do now is stitch it back up and put the little shield on the side back on, cover it up, the lower shield. Install the wheel back on, and it's ready to go. So now that we finish mounting the belt and putting the tire back and bringing the car down, and we're just gonna go check now how well the belt runs. Hopefully there's no issues, and we got AC back and charging system back on the battery. The alternator is still running like a charm, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, I don't hear anything in particular different with the belt, so from that point of view, it should be okay. Well, The AC is running. Everything's sounding pretty smooth at the moment. We'll find out in a couple of minutes how cold it gets and how fast it gets. Hopefully everything is looking good. Well, I'm happy to report that the AC is cooling down pretty good, and there's no error message anymore about the charging system in the car being low, which means the belt is up and running, doing its job as expected. Again, these are the type of things that guys from Garage Buds and their follower like to do on their own, and not everything has to be done in a dealership. There's some things that you can do on your car and work and have some fun with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick video, and maybe might be some more videos to come. See you later.